Good afternoon. My name is Donna Feazell, and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications and Abundance Television, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. You can also find us on the podcast, netnewsnetwork.net. I wanted to mention something to you about Chick-fil-A in Guntersville. They're one of our sponsors, and so they're having some renovations done. It looks like they're going to tear the whole building down and start up all over again.
Yeah.
So they're not going to be in business for a few months. So I thought I'd go ahead and tell you. And also they wanted me to tell you that any of the gift cards you've won, you can hold on to those and wait until after they reopen again. However, there's an expiration date on them. So they have the end of June is the expiration date. So you are welcome to use those at any other Chick-fil-A, including our other sponsor we have with Chick-fil-A in Fort Payne.
Yes.
So you can go to Fort Payne if you want to, or if you just happen to be anywhere. And because they said that they get gift cards from people all over the country that just passing through Alabama.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Just because it says Fort Payne or whatever on it doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
So you can spend it anywhere else. But again, thank you so much to all of our wonderful, wonderful sponsors who are part of this program and who've been with us from day one. So
They have.
man, that's been a long time. It's been many moons ago. But thank
And
you
I
so much for
remember.
our sponsors. Oh yeah. LaRue Hardinger with the Marine Toys for Tots Foundation is with us right now. And it's always so good to be with you, LaRue.
I can't tell you what a relief it is to get to be with my friend. I love it. When you've had a rough week and you get to be with your friend, it's all, you know how she is, all bubbly and happy and always makes you laugh. Oh, gee, it's such a relief.
Here's your $50. Right?
Thank you. I'll put that towards Toys for Tots. But anyway.
But there's so many things. I mean, you're doing stuff all
we need to
through
put a
the year.
disclaimer on here that we may laugh on.
Yeah, we do. But can't you use some laughter? And you were talking on the last show, LaRue, about people not having hope. Yeah,
yes.
Some of it is we listen to stupid news all the time, and I have to because I'm in the business, but I've learned to turn it off. I've learned to just.
It's depressing.
Well, I don't listen to sound bites. I don't want to do that. But then on the other hand, I want to hear the whole story of something.
Yeah.
But then after I've heard it,
That's
I don't want to.
That's the news people in us.
Yeah, we got to know. I mean, we're hopeless.
Yeah.
We got to know. But then on the other hand, get what you got to hear and then get out of it and find something good. Find a great cause, and Toys for Tots, Marine Toys for Tots Foundation is a wonderful cause. Now, there's a website, and you guys are also Facebook.
So it's really simple if you want to go to our local to make sure you're not donating somewhere else, because there's, I think, Christmas, this past Christmas, there was 830, I believe, 33 campaigns, give or take. Across the United States, and it's easy to click onto the main web page of the Toys for Tots Foundation because it pops up everywhere. They have paid ads, I'm sure, on Facebook and elsewhere. I know they do, and they get a lot of exposure. But at the same time, it gives us exposure. However, it also makes it easy for you to accidentally donate to the main foundation. And if you do that, it will go wherever they choose to send it. Like, for instance, if there is a struggling campaign that is really needing their help to meet their goals, or there's been, say, a disaster, a natural disaster, and all of a sudden, and it's close to Christmas, and all of a sudden they need a whole lot extra toys sent to them, and they don't have time to raise them. So the foundation will send them the extra toys and help them, which is fantastic. I can't brag enough on the foundation and how they support each campaign. And when you see the toy boxes out and the posters and the little freebies we give away when we set up at Walmart, we don't purchase those. The foundation does send those to us, so I'm bragging on them too. But when you want to donate locally, to go to the DeKalb County, Alabama Children in Need, which we served 1,476 children in December, this past December, and that was our 10th campaign. We're now in our 11th campaign. When you want to donate locally, go to our website. It is under the umbrella of the toysfortots.org, which is the main one. That's the national one. But to localize it, they put the name of the city and the state in front of that. So all you have to do, go to your search engine, type in Fort Payne, lowercase, all together, and a dash, not a slash, small dash, AL for Alabama, dot, and then toysfortots.org. And it is org, not com. So Fort Payne-al dot toysfortots.org. And that will take you to the DeKalb County, Alabama website, where you can see a list of toys we need. You can see, once I get it posted, I haven't got that posted yet, the list of locations and events that are going on and that will be going on. And it also gives you a place, there's a button that says donate locally. Make sure you click that, and or how can I donate? If there's a question on there, click on that. Anything about donate, just make sure it says locally when you do click the button. And it will come up, page will come up. You can securely donate using your debit or credit card. And we have people, and you can also set it up so it's monthly, automatically taken out of your account, should you wish to do that. And I can say we have families that do that, and they've done it successfully, securely through their bank account or their credit card for several years. And so if you choose that option, you don't have to worry about it, and you don't have to, and maybe say, okay, I want to donate $1,000, but I can't do it all at once. Well, these families are able to do it by just donating $80 a month or $50 a month or whatever you can do. And believe me, when I go on to that website as coordinator, I can see who's donated what. So I know where it's coming from. I know who's giving what. And if, should you choose to write a check, which a lot of people still do, and that's great, because as you know, cash isn't so easy to come by anymore. Plus, it's also an automatic receipt for your donation. You can mail it to this address, Toys for Tots, in care of coordinator. You don't have to put my name. P.O. Box 681516. That is P.O. Box 16. Excuse me. The ding. The ding. Doing. Yeah, there.
That's somebody who wants to be in on the birthday club.
That's
I get those all through
you see how easily distracted I am. I mean,
there's another one.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Anyway,
Linda wants to be on the birthday club.
I was hoping. Do I know her? No, I'm just teasing. There's a lot of Lindas.
I don't know. I may not know her either.
Another disclaimer: if you tune in on the show where I'm at, we're very apt to get off topic and cut up.
I think it's why everybody wants to watch us.
Now, what was I talking about? Okay, that
P.O. Box.
P.O. Box 681516. So 681516, and that's Fort Payne, and that's 35968. So if you send a check, make it out to Toys for Tots. Don't make it out to the Marine Corps League, even though we're the sponsor of it. We're two different nonprofits. So, yes, those checks, make them out to Toys for Tots. We keep a record of each check. We know how much who gives, and you are never ever taken for granted. Trust me. I know who gives, and I know who our real supporters are. And it doesn't have to be money. You can donate, like for instance, okay, you can say, okay, say we're set up at Walmart, and it's lunchtime, and we've got 2 doors we're covering, and there's 2 to 4 people at each door, and they've been sitting there since 8 a.m. and they'll be there till 5 p.m. Guess what they'd like to have?
A donut, anything.
Go in the store and bring them some food and drink, from the deli or or cookies or anything. Trust me.
Those guys have a sweet tooth.
Yeah, they
You can
do.
win them over with donuts.
They absolutely love it when people bring them, because most of the time all they bring in their little bag, is a couple of things of water and maybe a snack. They never get rarely get a full meal till they get home that night. So that's one way. you can really help our guys that are out there working in the cold, the heat, the rain. They do. And they'll stand up at roadblocks. That we have one in October each year. I will say that coming up. I can't give you the date yet, but I will in a future broadcast. But at Dogtown, we always set up once there for
Been
Toys
doing
for
that for a
Tots
long time.
in October. So when you see us out there, but we are only there from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. So if you're going to do that, come by in the morning. There's always a lot of traffic there, people going to trade day and so forth. And, you know, country folks can survive. So they love to give to causes like this.
And us country folks we like to give too.
Yes, I'm country at heart because all of my family on both my mom and dad's side are from Mount Vernon, right down the road from Dogtown. Yeah. They say, aren't you Buford and Gaynell's daughter? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, and I'm proud to say so.
We're going to have to go into a commercial break. Can you believe half the show already?
Nope.
We'll be right back in just a few minutes. Y'all hang in there with us. The Hatter Cafe and Country Inn is nestled in the northeast corner of Alabama the Beautiful in the delightful town of Mentone. We're located on top of scenic Lookout Mountain near Little River and DeSoto State Park and located only 5 minutes from shopping and restaurants. There is also a nearby community walking path and golf course. We welcome everyone through the doors and we are committed to outstanding service for all guests. At the Hatter Cafe and Country Inn, we invite people from all walks of life to come and get away from it all, enjoy the open spaces, treetop views, fresh, clean air, and experience Southern hospitality at its finest. We look forward to hosting you. To reserve a special event, or if you would love a special getaway at the Country Inn, you can call us at 256-634-2018.
Are you ready?
We all wonder what tomorrow will bring, but the future lays itself at the feet of the prepared and surrenders to the will of the persistent. It's not easy, but today shapes you so you can shape tomorrow. With Northeast Alabama Community College, when the future asks if you're ready, you can answer.
Yes.
Begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community College.
Looks like you've been sleeping well.
Megan, he's back! The My Pillow guy!
And you're looking good.
Still feeling good.
Well, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we've got the best pillow ever, My Pillow 2.0.
The best sleep just got even better. Whether you have a My Pillow or not, you need to get the brand new My Pillow 2.0. Call or go to mypillow.com now. Use your promo code, and for a limited time when you buy one, you'll get a second one absolutely free.
Donna's Designs offers a line of handmade memorial, wedding, and keepsake jewelry that launched back in 1970. I'm a self-trained jewelry designer, and I will work closely with you to create unique designs you can love and treasure for years to come. Whether that be flowers that were used in a funeral arrangement or stones you found on the beach at a memorable trip, call me at 256-659-4319, and let's think of the possibilities. The only place I buy my beef is Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama. Their cattle is born and raised on their ranch, grass and grain fed, and you can feel confident when you serve your family and friends because their beef is all natural and no antibiotics or hormones are added. You can buy whole beef or perhaps go in with family or friends and buy half. Their customer service is number one as they take care of the delivery to their local processor and can deliver to your home for a small added fee. They also offer herd replacement heifers. I always call Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama for my beef specialty recipes and cookouts, and you can too. Food shortages are increasing, so buy local by calling 256-523-6462. That's 256-523-6462. At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Hardinger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. At Liberty Bank, we're all about community, whether it's to help with a charity fundraiser or help families in need. Toys at Christmas or a local football team, we're here for you. You see, we realize the importance of family. Sometimes it's to build a new home or necessary home repairs. We're here for you. If you like the feel of a small town bank with all the conveniences of a big city bank, we're here to serve you. You will find us at any of our convenient locations in DeKalb, Marshall, Etowah, and Blount counties in North Alabama. You can call and speak with any of our friendly staff at 256-659-2175 or check us out on the web at libertybankal.com. And thank you for your support of our community. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
My name is Donna, and I am your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications and Abundant Television. Found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. Check out the podcast, netnewsnetwork.net. The hardest thing about the podcast was getting the nets in the right places.
I will say this. I attempted to go to that address and I got confused. I mean, there's a lot of nets in there.
netnewsnetwork.net, and you'll be able to find us that way as well. So we're delighted that you're going to let us come into your life and be part of your world. We definitely appreciate that. A lot of hope out there. You know, if you just look in the right places,
yes,
don't get so bogged down with worries of the world.
There's a lot of people who think like you out there that maybe they're afraid to speak up. So I think your podcast is a little bit more, you speak up a little bit more, don't you?
We're not shy.
Yeah.
We'll say it like
Actually,
it is.
we're not too shy on here, but
yeah.
If you only heard us when we're off air.
No, off the camera. It's pretty out there sometimes.
Interesting.
But I think it's really, and you don't have to worry about, because LaRue and I have been through divorces before. And so we have been through issues where you didn't know,
we've been
what
there.
am I going to do? Christmas coming up. What am I going to do? Because and you want your kids to have things for Christmas. So that brings me to another question. And that's about a Christmas list.
Yes.
Do kids give you a Christmas list?
What happens is when the parent applies, which was in the previous broadcast, we do have a space beside each child's name where we do say in the instruction sheet they get beforehand, it says list 2 or 3 items that you think your child might really enjoy. Now that does not guarantee we will have them at the time we're bagging the toys, but we do everything we possibly can do to try to get that toy in your bag. But if it's impossible, we will get something similar. Because stop and think about it. You have kids who live behind their computer or their games, and then you have other kids who love to go fish and hunt, and the older boys especially, and some girls, and they're outdoorsy or they're sports oriented, and they want some kind of sports ball or sports equipment. So you don't want to give something like that to a child who is only interested in electronics. So that's why we have that list there. Now, that being said, we do not give out iPhones and Android phones and television sets. And I guess about the largest thing we give away are the bikes. Now, if you really, really, really want to help us, and Volcraft really helped us last year, 2 weeks, I think, before distribution, which I welcomed. That was the problem I loved to have. We received news that they were donating 200 assembled bicycles with the helmets. Assembled.
Ooh.
Through the corporate, of course, had to okay it, and I think they were part of the donation. I'm sure they were. But this was also mainly the work part of it, and I know they loaded the transfer truck full of them, the workers themselves. And it was kind of like a core group of workers within the employees. So that's called an in-house toy drive. We have so many of those. So if you're a business, I don't care how large or small, and you want to just, amongst yourselves, take up money, or even as an individual, go buy toys, put it in a toy box. We can provide you a toy box, or you can just collect it in your own bag. We don't really care. If you're just doing it at amongst yourselves, you don't have to have a toy box on display. That being said, they do like it when if they're a dentist office or orthopedic office or whatever office they are, bank. Even if the employees went out and bought these things, they love to go shopping together too. They'll send me pictures of the employees going, hey, with all their long buggies. But then they like to bring it back to their office and decorate it all up with one of our boxes and leave it there until we start bagging toys, which is early November. So you need to get an early start. But it lets the public know that, hey, we're supporting Toys for Tots. And when I walk in, I will say this, every time I walk in a business of any kind, and they have done that, I will take pictures and I will put it on
You get free advertising.
I will put it on our Facebook page and say, see what this place has done, this business has done. This is one of the most beautiful displays I've ever seen. And they love it. They love decorating the box or all around the toys. I mean, it's amazing to me. So that is happening more and more and more, which really helps us because we don't have to go by weekly and pick up toys out of your box. That saves us time and energy to do all the million other things we have to do. So to carry on the campaign. So that might be something that your business might want to plan ahead on, and it does take planning ahead to let us know what you're going to do.
Well, how does a business get started? Let's say a group of employees say, you know what, we'd like to do that.
They can call me. They can call me, email me, text me. They can also go on our website and say, we want to be a toy drop site. But on that, it asks you how many boxes you want, how many posters you want. Do you want it delivered or do you want to pick it up? So you can go to that website. I think I've already given it in this show, fortpayne-al.toysfortots.org. That's on there, but you can also get in touch with me, and I'm going to bite the bullet and give you my phone number, 256-996-3111. And you can leave a text message, or I also check my email on there. My email is LARUE, my first name, HA@yahoo.com. All together, lowercase. So either one of those, you can get in touch with me, and I check it every day, almost every day. Depends on how crazy the day is. A lot of those lately.
And it can be right,
Yeah.
and again, there are so many things that you guys do throughout the year. Because
I never stop.
I know.
I never
You
stop.
never.
We're all 100% volunteer. So when you start thinking, why should I go to this much trouble for real? I mean, how do I know this is going to stay in DeKalb County? How do I know this is going to go to a child in need? Trust me, the DHR helps us vet these children. Okay?
That takes a load off right there.
It does. A whole month they work, Monday through Friday. I cannot brag enough on your local Department of Human Resources in the Food Assistance Office, because they have a small crew there that does this. They've been doing it for years, and that would take a whole nother crew I would have to set up. And then how are we going to? Okay, they can get into records we cannot get into, and I would not want to get into. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So just knowing that they're a government agency that already has a lot of this information for certain families who are in the system, and who even are not, they have the capability to confirm that this is correct information. And you don't have to worry about us just saying, yeah, sure, come on in. And everybody come on in. I would like to be able to trust everyone. I really would, but but anyways, that being said, there are campaigns. There are over 800 throughout the United States, and some of them are burdened with that task because their local social services agencies won't or cannot help them. So I feel sorry for those coordinators.
Oh, because I remember back in the day, you didn't have that kind of help.
There were in the
When
first
you
couple
first
of
began?
years,
That
a
was
couple of
headache.
years, maybe 2 or 3. We didn't. I think at least 2, maybe possibly 3. But we started out with 600 children.
And then
And
it doubled then in about the first
And
year.
then it's just grown tiny bit each year. And last year it was 1,476. But, that's okay. As long as the community gives enough to support that. We serve 0 to 18 years of age. As long as the older children are living in the home and attending school. If they're even homeschool children, you just have to put that on the application. And we also use that. She brought up the toy list. Here's how much trouble my girls who bag go to make sure that child actually gets what they want. Now they don't always get it, but they work so hard. Each one of them has their own clipboard, and each family has a number assigned to it. Okay, and each one of those bags has that number on it, so we'll know that that bag belongs to that family. So, say this child asks for a stuffed giraffe. This just came out of nowhere. Okay?
Giraffes are, if you've ever watched Andy Griffith's, giraffes are selfish. Why did you pick giraffes?
Okay. Let me think of one that
Teddy bear.
No, we get a lot of those. But you can't get too many.
Rabbit!
We can't get too many teddy bears. All
There
the
you go.
children love teddy bears. So
About a minute left.
okay, I'll give you an example. One wanted I did this. They wanted a stuffed fox. I mean, no, it was a Siberian Husky.
Ooh.
And I looked and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I ended up personally going online to Amazon and buying one myself and putting it. They had done bagged the child's bag and put it in the storage upstairs, and I climbed those stairs and went and waded through all the bags and found that number and untied it and put it in. But the girls do the same thing. One family asked for nothing but pillows and blankets for their children's beds. Okay,
Wow.
my girls went out and bought those for themselves and found the bag and put them in there. They had 6 children and they needed. Each child wanted. That's all they wanted. They didn't even ask for toys. But of course, we put toys in there too. Each child gets a main toy, several side toys, stocking stuffers, and we try to give each one of them some kind of art supplies and a book and a blanket, if we have it.
LaRue, we got to call it a day. Thank you so much. Thanks, I love this girl.
Thank
Thank you so much for watching us. We appreciate that. No, they could be doing anything, but they're watching us giggle.
Oh, we didn't get to giggle that much this time, did we?
All business. But we're going to have one. I want to have one on who broke the story about the UFOs.
I dug that up.
Are we going to do that next time?
I found all of my newspaper articles. I wrote on there.
All right. We're going to talk about UFOs next time. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it.